So I have some change that I wanted to count into my savings for change. I just got a letter in the mail saying that my income is going to be garnished because of a credit card that I had closed a while ago, and I didn't do the responsible thing of counting or to see how much I owed and pay it back. I waited too long, and now it's going to be a garnishment. It is going to be 20% of my income. Luckily, my income is not the main income to support my household. So we will see what that looks like. There goes one of my dice. I'm just going to go ahead and take all of these out, and we'll put the dice back. So, sorry if it's really loud. Fast forward if you don't like hearing that part. Okay, so we have some change here that I wanted to add to my savings change challenge. So again, I'm not working on any of my challenges right now except for my change challenge. So we'll just see how much we were able to save and add it into our book. Okay, starting out with my quarters, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. My boss is letting me work some extra overtime today. I did talk to her about it. And I think that it's going to be 20% of my income, which hopefully by the end of next month, if I get my pay increase, because I am switching shifts, and that one does come with a little bit of a pay raise. Hopefully it won't be felt as much, but I do need to, I'm still sticking to my plan of just working on my emergency fund, because while I know that they're doing that garnishment, I am still current on my student loans, and so that's the main thing. I think I have like one other thing in collections. It's like $300, which I need to pay. I just need to figure out the best way of doing it. So let's see how many dimes we have. Oh, there's another quarter. Leave that there. Yeah, so it was kind of a shocker, but not, because I did get some paperwork about it a couple months ago. I just kind of put it off until the last minute. Okay, we have, there's a penny in there. No pennies in this one. Come on, there we go. Okay, let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have 25, 50, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. What is that? Hold on. 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89 cents. So we have $5.89. So let's see what we can color in. Okay, I'm going to need my calculator for this. And of course I dropped it on the floor. Okay, so we have $5.89. Let's see what we can color in. We can't do the $6. We could just do this $5.75. That actually makes the most sense. I was going to try and do one of the smaller numbers, but we will do that one. $5.75. Alright, and this challenge is actually coming along pretty nicely. I like that it's taking a little bit of time, but not too much time. I'm going to count up my circles and see how many circles I have left, or count up how much I haven't colored in. And there goes a penny. It's okay. We underbid ourselves, so that is fine. We'll find that penny later and add it in. And it's kind of hard to pick up change with my nails. Okay, does anybody else have that problem? I don't know if I'm going to be doing nails anymore. I think that I might just start, I don't know, not doing that. So we're going to start out with the bottom. So 0.75 plus 650 plus 6.25 plus 5.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.75 plus 3 plus 325 plus 50 cents plus 70. Oops, it was at 22 plus 0.75 plus point. Any more points? 0 plus 1. And then we'll start over here. Plus 1.75 plus 2.5 plus 2 plus 4.25 plus 4.75 plus 5.25 plus 6.75. Might be off by $5, but we're about halfway through our challenge, and it's only been a couple of weeks, so that's really exciting. I'm hoping I can get this done fairly soon. I'm very excited for this one to be complete, because whatever I have left over is just going to go into my family binder. It looks like we have about 4 more of these same challenges. I think that this one also has, these are like, so for the days of savings, I think that's what this one's in, right? So this is for the low income. I want to start the no spend challenge for anything that's outside of my main binder, so my bills and my personal spending binder. Anything that comes out of these binders, I want to document. So we are going to write in this amount, and we're going to start it for mid-May. So we're just going to do day 1, which is going to start today. Anything that's in these 3 categories, I'm going to mark off in my book. So starting with this binder over here, things I need to write down, car tags, home maintenance, vet visits. There's 2 other envelopes in here I was going to start working on, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet, so I will be moving those over off camera. And then the holiday binder, so let's see here. So we're going to say dine out. And then we're going to say personal. And we're going to say, what do I need to cut back on? I don't know. It's kind of difficult, you know. Those are the 2 main categories that I spend out of. And we're just going to say other. So non-essential. Okay. And since today is starting with day number 1, I will mark this off every day. Total no spend days. And we will see how many days I can complete with this. I wanted to take a look at the rest of these. So we have something called a money dump, which I can't really do because I don't do side gigs, but I think that this would be really cool if you do something like Uber or something like that where you're getting paid daily. But I'm starting to think it might not be a bad idea if one of us picks up one of those jobs. Save a day challenge, so looks like most days you save $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So this is $31 days. So we would just do 7 and then count that up and see how much the first 7 days is. I have other challenges I'm also working on, but so let's just see how much. I don't know what my check's going to be looking like yet. So it'd be something like $35 for the first week. So I think this would be like a really good challenge to start out with when I start doing this book again. But for now, we're just taking a break from it. Alright, that's all I have for today. That's all my change and all my tea. I look forward to posting in the future in regards to my savings challenges and what I have planned. Mostly for my sinking funds. My sinking funds are the most important thing to me right now, even more than like the savings challenges. Although I love these savings challenges, I also want to get caught up with where I need to be. That being said, I actually do need to add some money back into an envelope. And that is my kids back to school. So I owe this one $25. So let me go ahead and take a look and see what we can pull. I'm going to take out from, not taxes. We're going to take out from here, which is our spending wallet. Not toiletries. I did add another envelope for babysitting, and so that's one that I need to start adding into on a regular basis. But we're going to take whatever's in here. Let's see. 10, 25. So we're going to go ahead and take this. And we'll leave $5 in here. And I'm going to have to transfer the money over to my family account. And so we're not, because I was going to pull it out of back to school, but that doesn't really make much sense. We had to pay for a babysitter last night. And so we're just going to go ahead and leave that like that. And then the rest of this is going to be moved over to my kiddos binder. Not my kiddos binder, but they're back to school. Alright, so now put this money back in here. The $10, I kind of want to put it into like my spending wallet. So let's take a look and see what we can do over here. Car maintenance has money. And since that's one I might be paying on my card anyway, so we'll just take this 10. Okay. So yeah, that makes more sense to me. I'm going to move the $10 over to my car maintenance fund in the bank. That way I don't have a bunch of bills running around. Okay, so back to school is now back to $10, $25, $26, $27, $28. So I was thinking about that last night, and I'm like, I don't want to necessarily like take money out of this envelope because I will be needing it in the future for my kids when they go back to school in the fall. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and make a note to self. Because I do want to make sure that I am, it's a 28, okay. And then our goal for back to school supplies, I'm going to say is going to be 400, so that's 200 per kid. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 4 times 6 equals 20. Ah, I got put in my book. Okay. $24 or 24 pesos. So 400 divided by 24 equals 16.6. Right? So we're going to do, let's do $20 per square. And then if I underdo it, then that's fine. So 20. And we're going to do times 20. So 480 is going to be our new total. And so we have $20 in there. So 10, 20. So we will put in a 20. Awesome. And then 280 was my total that I wanted done for my son's birthday. Let's just make sure this is correct. We have 20, 40, 50, 61. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct. And then for Christmas, I'm going to take a look at that as well. That's one that I'm going to be slowly, ever so slowly saving for. Each square is going to be $25. We have 10, 15, and 25. Okay, so that's good. All right. Alrighty. So that's done. I don't remember if I actually came back and did everything. I think I did, though. So $7 for family fun, yeah. Okay, I think I already filled everything else in off camera, if I'm not mistaken already. Holiday, anniversary. Okay, so that is good to go. So I'm just going to place that back over there. And that is all I have for today, guys. I look forward to posting in the future. Again, I don't know what my next check will be like. I might have to break it down a little bit differently. I'm going to be putting in very, very low amounts, I'm assuming, for the rest of the month. Because I do need to make sure my 4 walls are taken care of, and then I can do the rest of the stuffing for the things we need and the things we want. Alright, have a great day, guys. Bye!